do you say we get into some music?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's do it. I've got a couple songs this week. Let's see. My first song, I sent you this song the other day because I was listening.
Yes.
And man, I've listened to this album a bunch of times, but this song is at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a live version. It's fucking like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it is just 15 minutes of the sickest fucking, just the sickest live jam that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Right? It just goes, I mean,
it's a marathon.
I came in the house and my wife was like, I could hear your car stereo because I just had that shit fucking cranked. So anyway, it's a song called Spoonful. It's the live version of Spoonful by Cream off of the Wheels of Fire album. It came out in 1968. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, this song just makes you want to smoke some of that
good
old
shit, dirty,
the old shitty dirt weed, the Mexican dirt weed, you know, just that generic high, and just crank this up in a pair of headphones and jam out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even fucking like mixed so that the guitar is in the right side and the bass is in the left side.
Is it
and the drums are fucking
is it
down
remastered?
the middle. No.
Oh.
No, this is, I specifically, and I want to actually, maybe we'll do a show about remastered albums. I specifically avoid remastered albums if I can. Yes, typically. Because I want to hear it the way everybody else fell in love with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
or the way I fell in love with it, whatever it might have been, or whenever it came out.
I agree with that, but then I don't agree with that because we'll talk about it another episode.
I think that's actually a music show that we could have a conversation about that because Anyway, Spoonful by Cream, the live version, Wheels of Fire, killer fucking song, killer guitar solo, killer bass line, just a fucking 15-minute jam. It's incredible. You got to check it out. To turn it all the way up. Turn that shit to 12. Fuck 11. Go right past it. All the way to 12. My next song is a band that I've talked about a million times. Yep. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about them. If you like this band, you already know the song. You already know what I'm going to say. If you don't like this band, this is probably not going to convince you to like them, but it doesn't matter. So the band is Clutch. The song is Drink to the Dead. It's kind of a mellower, a little slower song. You know, it's basically, I mean, I haven't really dove into the lyrics of it, but essentially it's about fucking, you know, honoring and living your life fucking while you're alive and honoring your fallen friends or whatever, you know, your past friends. Because eventually you're going to be there too.
Right.
You know, but this song actually, the reason I picked this song this week is because I think I might have mentioned earlier that I actually had the opportunity to do a little playing this week, there yesterday, and I actually learned how to play this song.
Nice.
This is probably the first song in my entire life that I have learned the entire song.
Nice.
Yeah, all the changes.
Yeah.
You know, everything. I know the whole song. It's a super simple song, right? But I know pretty much the whole song.
That's
I'm not
cool.
Maybe great at it right now, but I know all the parts.
That's always such a fucking rewarding feeling, dude, when you fucking...
Right.
When you go from...
When I can actually play it
start
from front
to finish,
back for the most part, yeah. Because, I mean, everything I've done before, you know, when I fiddled around with playing guitar, you know, it's always just kind of learn, like, the hooky...
Right.
You know, familiar riff or whatever.
The intro.
You go, look, I can play this part. You know, the intro or the chord. You know, whatever the hook is. You know, whatever the part that stands out is. You know, if you're gonna learn fucking you know, Sweet Child of Mine, what are you gonna learn?
Right.
The intro.
Exactly.
You know, the beginning. So this is the first song that I've learned like front to back. So that was pretty cool. And then my third song is a song called Deer Dance by System of a Down. And the reason I picked this song is because, and it wasn't until I picked this song and I actually wanted to just kind of verify some stuff with it before I talked about it, that I figured out I was completely wrong about this song the whole time. I always thought this song said pushy little children with their fully automatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I always thought too.
So this song to me, because I knew about the two kids from Burma, Luther and Johnny too. I knew about those guys a long time ago. And I always thought this song was about them. It was about these just tyrant little fucking kids with guns leading this guerrilla army, which I knew about. I knew of them. I didn't know about what they were doing.
Right.
Obviously, that's not even the case. Well, it turns out that's not even what the fucking song's about. The song is basically about police brutality in Los Angeles.
Really?
And the lyric isn't pushy little children with their fully automatics. The lyric is pushing little children with their fully automatics.
Oh, pushing.
Talking about the police,
right.
like
pushing,
fucking with kids and fucking with crowds and whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah, it's pushing, not pushy, which I got that fucking completely wrong, but I picked the song anyway. So Dear Dance by System of a Down. It's off the Toxicity album. It's a great song. It just doesn't relate to the topic that I thought it related to.
Right. That sucks.
Yeah, kind of, but it's cool to know, I would have never known had we not done this show.
Right.
And I had, and looked at that. But every time I heard that song, I always had this image of Luther too, with a fucking cigar and an M16 in his little mini camo, army fatigues, hanging out in the jungle is what I always envisioned when he talked about that. But I was wrong. Whatever.
Well, that's fucking.
I'll admit it.
Funny.
So
that's cool.
Those are my three.
All right, my first song. I actually seen these guys, Los Straitjackets. They're a surf band, and they're actually a really good band. It's a really good band to go watch. They're very entertaining because they wear the lucha fucking masks and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're totally surf music. They play, it's like Mexican surf music.
Right.
But this song is off the album with Deke Dickerson in the Los Straitjackets sings the great instrumental hits. And
say that 10 times fast.
Deke Dickerson's a Western swing guy. He's a badass fucking guitar player. Really good at what he fucking does. But He teamed up with Los Straitjackets, and Los Straitjackets, they don't sing. It's just all instrumental.
Yeah.
But they did this song called Perfidia, and it's a Spanish word for like betrayal. I don't know how to pronounce it in the Spanish tongue, but it's Perfidia. That's the way it's spelt and looks. And it's kind of like a fucking like reggae-ish, polka-ish type song because Deke Dickerson does do the country swing, but Los Straitjackets does the surf stuff. So it's actually a really cool vibe. I really like this song. And if you look at the album, Deke Dickerson's, he's like a cowboy guy with a bunch of fucking luchadors holding instruments in the background. But it's a really fun album. A lot of their stuff's really cool. It's fun. And it's they're if you get a chance, if they're in town, go see them because they all play the same instruments, like the guitar players and the bass player. They all have the same design. I think they've even got signature shit. And they're dressed in suits with luchador fucking masks on, and they're just dancing around like, fucking like old surfers, fucking used to do back in the 60s. It's really cool to watch them play. Really good sound. And it's traditional surf music. So it's cool. It's one of my favorite songs off this particular album. But on this album, I don't know if you ever heard the song Apache. It's the Jump On It song. Jump on it. Jump on it. You ever heard that song?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that song is actually on this album on Los Straitjackets, but I actually like the original song better than the one on the Los Straitjackets. But this song's Apache Jump On It from Sugar Hill Gang, Rhythm and Rhymes. And this is old school shit, and I think, this is the good stuff that I like to listen to. And my girl, she's a hipster on old rap stuff. Sugar
Hill Gang.
Hell yeah, dude. Exactly. Sugar Hill Gang that's classic shit, dude. And it's a fun song. It's funky. It's like one of those songs right when you hear it, dude, you're already fucking bobbing your head and you're fucking moving to it, you know?
Well, that's because at the time she was teasing her hair 3 feet over her head and wearing the darkest lipstick with the whitest makeup she could find.
Probably, most likely. I'm not gonna lie.
I could see it, dude. I could see it.
She was disco. I'm not gonna lie. She was disco.
It's all good.
But dude, she was good disco. I liked that disco. She did disco good.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with no disco. You know, we're supposed to get married, and
you're supposed to.
Yeah, we're supposed to get married, and we wanted to throw a party. Like we want to throw a party with all our friends and stuff, but it's going to be a disco versus metal party. So you can either come disco or metal. So we're trying. I'm hoping we put it together. We've talked about it in the past. We didn't want to do like a bachelorette and a bachelor party. We want to do a party with all our friends, but that's what we want to do. I think we could get a really good turnout, but I think that would be a really good time. But my girl she knows her disco, dude, and she knows all that. I don't know how to listen to it, dude, because it's so weird to me. It just, I don't know.
I'm totally gonna show up in glitter bell bottoms on roller skates.
Yeah,
with a Motorhead T-shirt and a vinyl and a denim vest.
Dude, I think I might go fucking looks that kill, dude. Motley Crue style, dude.
You go Motley Crue style.
Dude, I think I might go
Tommy Lee with fucking spandex pants
all
and no
pleather,
shirt.
all pleather, dude. All pleather, dude. With
you should
chains.
go Twisted Sister.
I just might, dude. I might even do the hairdo and everything, bro. I just might. It sounds like a good time, though.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And then my third song, I went to a show on Wednesday. I went and saw Tinsley Ellis. Really good blues guitar player. Fucking smoking show. He fucking tore it up. One of my songs that he played that I really enjoy was Cut You Loose. And this is a typical blues, you know, I work my ass off, but you don't fucking give me credit. You fucking
cutting you loose.
cutting you loose. And this is off digitally remastered, the best of Tinsley Ellis. And that's why I asked you about being remastered. I believe this one's been remastered. We'll have that discussion another time, but
yeah.
Actually the show's a really good show. It really sucks because the first band, they weren't all that great. They played a lot of covers and didn't do the covers really justice. Like they did Prince, Let's Go Crazy, and I was kind of disappointed because Prince is like one of my he's the reason why I started playing guitar.
Right.
But I was very, very upset, and I
said a little like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, it was. It was like
really?
didn't put any emphasis on the let's go or fucking anything, dude. I was like,
that's what gets that song happening,
dude.
Right? Like that's what gets you into
exactly,
that
dude. I wanted to see him dance around, licking his fingers and doing a little shuffle and everything. But I gotta give,
he wasn't into character.
No,
huh?
I gotta give the band credit. They look kind of young. They had an older drummer. Singer was really good. The guitar player, unfortunately, wasn't that good. And I was kind of pissed because across the street from this place it's called the Bayou. It's a bar and grill. Really good food, really good drinks.
It's really far from the Bayou.
Well, it's across the street from the stateroom, so I really don't give a fuck. I walk in, and a guy comes up to me and goes, "Hey, dude, you the guitar player for the first band?" I was all, "Dude, you just fucking slapped me with fucking bag of dicks.
Yeah.
That guy fucking sucked. I am way better than that." And he's all, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, no worries, bro. I'm all, "You'll be hearing from me shortly." He goes, "Yeah, well, what's your name?" I said, "Oh, my name was the Tequila Blues Man." And he goes, "Oh, really? And he goes, "You got a band or what?" And I goes, "Yeah, the Tequila Blues Man and the Dirty Boners." And he looked at me like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "You'll hear from me soon, dude."
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Yeah. But it was funny. But really, if anybody's into blues, Tinsley Ellis, he's fucking got album after album. Dude, like, I don't know how you can write this many fucking blues albums, dude. Just goes on for days, dude.
Nice.
And then, shitty thing is, I just found out fucking Buddy Guy and John Mayall, that's how you say his name, right?
Yeah, John Mayall.
John Mayall.
Mayhall.
Mayhall or Mayall.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
is coming into town, dude, but tickets are like $150 a piece, dude.
Ooh.
And it's a small venue, dude. It's the Depot, dude. I think it's like about 1,500 seats, if that, dude.
Aussie tickets weren't even that much.
I know, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, 150 for one? But, dude, who knows how long Buddy Guy's going to be alive for, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking old, bro. They're both old, dude. That'd be a great fucking show to go to. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny, this show that we just went to, I invited my buddy who invited me to go to the Black Kiss show that we talked about the last episode. And I'm like, hey, bro, you want to go to a blues show? He goes, where at? I'm on the stateroom. He's all,
yeah, you showed me yours. Now I got to show you mine.
So this guy just picked up a guitar, right? Because he says he needs a stress reliever. I said, hey, guitar's really good for that, but you gotta. At first, it's gonna be frustrating.
It could go either way.
At first, it's gonna be pretty frustrating. I said, why don't you? Because he goes to a lot of fucking country shows, and country shows are about the guys fucking playing, acoustic on stage. Unless you're gonna go see a
right, yeah, just strumming chords.
Yeah, unless who was that one fucking
a little bit
really good guitar.
Chicken picking.
Fuck, I forget his name. But anyways, Paisley, Brad Paisley.
Oh, Brad Paisley.
He's a really good guitar player.
Is he?
I'm like, yeah, come check it out, dude. You're gonna see some really good guitar playing, dude. And then he watched like the first three songs of fucking Ellis, and fucking he was like, he makes it look so hard, it's so easy, but it's so fucking hard. And I'm all, well, yeah, this guy's been doing it since fucking he was a youngster, and he's like in his 60s.
Probably since long before you were born.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this isn't what you want to do. You want to learn how to play cowboy shit, dude. Don't get discouraged, dude.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's like me going to a Paul Gilbert show and wanting to learn how to play guitar and be like, I don't want to play guitar anymore,
Yeah, I quit.
I quit.
I played for a week, I quit.
Yeah, fuck that. But it is what it is. It's good to see shit like that because it just opens your eyes to shit. And I really wanted to go because I wanted to see his equipment because I'm a gearhead right now. I'm trying to buy gear and shit. And dude, he was using some fucking deluxe reverb, deluxe double reverb. I think the big 50 water combo with a 20 water next to it, side by side. Going into one and going into the other. Dude, he had a fucking crazy little foot pedal board, dude. I was getting pictures and shit, dude. It fucking sounded killer, dude.
It's so funny when it comes to that stuff because you get guitarists that have this really kind of simplistic, blues sort of straightforward sound, and they're using a bunch of pedals and a bunch of gear and a bunch of this and a bunch of that.
Right.
And then you get guys that just sound so over the top and so crazy and have all this shit going on.
Yeah.
And they have like these really simple setups.
Yeah.
They'll have like an overdrive pedal and a fucking wah.
Yeah.
Just really basic, simple, stupid stuff. It's like, how the fuck do you do that?
See, here's the thing is like, I'm chasing a sound in my head right now that I'm really, it's moving forward.
Is it your sound or is it like someone else's
it's my
sound?
I mean, it's a cross between.
Well, yeah, it's going to be influenced.
It's heavily influenced by Stevie Ray Vaughan, but I'm also like, I mean, I really like the guitar player from fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers. I forget his name. The guy who fucking's been kicked out of their band like 800 times.
Oh, what the fuck is his name? It's not Dave Navarro.
No. I always
anyway.
forget his name. Anyways. I really like his tone, but there's secrets that these guys do, and it's finding out those secrets and researching their gear. Like my main gear, my main pedal's one pedal. I have an overdrive pedal, and then I've got a boost pedal. That's it. My other pedals, because my amp that I'm gonna be getting is just a single channel driven amp, very bare bones, tone, volume, and presence, and there's another dial on it. It's Marshall's signature tone knob, and that's it, bro. And it's got a dirty channel on it. It's like this base bare bones minimum. But I'm depending on my guitar. I'm depending on my pedals. I've got a tremolo, a reverb, and a delay, and that's all I want to use. But now chasing that tone, I mean, it goes from strings to pickups to if it's a neck through body to if it's a bolt-down body to, fucking tuning knobs, fuck your tuners. I mean, there's so many factors, Is it a bone fucking nut or is it a graphite nut? Your bridge setup, it's everything, dude. So
I know.
It's monotonous. But
and then there's people that swear up and down that most of that shit doesn't make a difference.
I really do. I really do think
the wood your guitar's made out of doesn't make a difference. Your nut material doesn't make a difference. This doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference. And then you got people that swear up and down that it does.
Yeah, well, I was one of those.
Either got people
I was
that
one
are
of those
legitimate.
I was one of those
or
guys.
You've got people that are trying to justify what they fucking spent on their shit.
I was one of those guys who didn't give a fuck, dude. All I wanted was the fucking dirtiest fucking head I could find, dude. The more dirt I can get, the better, dude. Now that I'm playing blues,
well, you can't do that with blues, right?
Now that I'm playing blues, dude, tone is fucking everything, dude.
Yes.
Tone is fucking everything.
Tone is a big part
You're
of
not
the style.
You can't hide it, dude. You can't hide your playing with this shit. So if I'm going to fuck up, I want to fuck up with the tone that I want. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, bro. Like the guitar that I want, dude. I've been wanting a gold top. Originally I was going to go Gibson. I said this before, Gibson gold top. And fucking I decided to go Ibanez because of personal reasons, but Ibanez just came out with a fucking my AR style guitar that I play in a gold top, dude. And I was like, fucking finally, dude. So I go and I look at it, dude, and it's a signature guitar, and it's fucking $3,400, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I was like, well, there went that. It's mind-blowing, dude. What fucking people put into these guitars now, dude? I mean, why is that guitar $34? I know it's not because of the signature, because there are guitar players that are better than him whose guitars aren't as expensive as that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the hardware that's on this fucking guitar is top-notch,
Oh, yeah. Right. It would have to be.
I'd hope so.
To justify that kind of cost, yeah.
I told my girl, I said, if there's one thing you want to fucking buy me, one thing, I said, I'll fucking drive a beat-up beater car. I'll fucking wear Stranglers instead of Wranglers. I don't care. I'll wear fucking Kneebox instead of Reeboks.
Get you some LA gear.
Yeah, I'll fucking wear LA gear. If you buy this guitar for me, I promise you I will not let you down.
Oh, Jesus.
But she's buying me my amp, I hope. Thank you, baby.
There you go. One step closer.
One step closer. It's just, I don't know. I don't have the toys like I used to have, and fucking I want those toys back. But I can't go to the pawn shop because somebody else has them now. But I'm doing it new. I'm doing it a new style, dude. So
one at a time.
One at a time, bro. One at a time.
Little piece.
And you got to check out all these little micro pedals they got out now, dude. Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, dude. Dude, I've got a pedal on my pedal board. I shit you not. It's maybe about 2.5 inches, dude. Long.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's the smallest thing ever, dude.
It's just all that solid state shit now.
Oh, yeah. Yep, dude.
All little tiny processors.
Yeah, the circuitry on these are fucking just crazy now, dude.
There ain't even enough room to put 2 1/4-inch jacks in
that dude, I tried putting a 1/4-inch jack in it, and the jack was bending, and it was like, it's so fucking tiny that even the fucking, the strip, the fucking, the Velcro strip, couldn't even hold it on, dude. It was popping off, dude, because the jack
because the cable was pushing
it. The jack cable was pushing it, dude. So I'm gonna do a custom job on these cables. They've got some solderless fucking cables now that are like really smaller, not as thick, and you can play with them a little more. So it is what it is, dude. Enough with tech shit, dude. People are gonna be like, "Fuck these guys.
Yeah,
you guys are
what
stupid.
The fuck are these guys? What did this turn into a fucking guitar tech review show?"
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's another time.
Nobody listens this long anyway.
Yeah, we went from fucking kids chopping arms off to fucking micro pedals on my guitar pedal and my pedal board.
Oh yeah, did we ever mention this was episode 45? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think we went straight into it.
I think we did. Anyway, that was episode 45, folks. Have a nice day. See ya.
Later.